Hey y'all, so this story, oh my goodness. Alright, so if you don't know who Ruth Bader Ginsburg is, she is the 85-year-old that is currently serving as a Supreme Court Justice. She has been serving since 1993 when Bill Clinton placed her there. Well, recently, Ruth Bader Ginsburg has been ill, even up to the point where she has been hospitalized for things including fractured wrist. This is where the story gets a little odd. So the other day, Fox News posts a graphic that basically says Ruth Bader Ginsburg has died. Let me show you guys that.
A college professor taking a stand against the lack of diverse viewpoints on campuses during a TED Talk.
And how we've all benefited from them.
That's right. In the meantime, we need to apologize. At the beginning of Ainsley's interview with the professor, a technical error triggered a graphic of Ruth Bader Ginsburg with a date on it. We don't want to make it seem anything other than that was a mistake, that was an accident. We believe she is still at home recovering from surgery.
We apologize. Big mistake, yes.
Why this is important is because if Ruth Bader Ginsburg passes before 2020, Trump is going to select her replacement, meaning that the Supreme Court will, at that point, be tilted to the right. Now, why a lot of people are upset about this is because people particularly tried to get Ruth Bader Ginsburg to step down for this very reason during the Obama era, which she refused, which brings us to where we are today. Where this story even gets even more odd is statements that were just made just a couple weeks ago by Lindsey Graham. All right, y'all. So this was posted on Monday, January 14th, 2019 by Independent Co. UK. It says, Lindsey Graham hell-bent on replacing Ruth Bader Ginsburg despite Supreme Court saying she is cancer-free. Supreme Court Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg has said she doesn't plan on retiring before the presidential election in 2020, but Republicans appear to have other ideas. Donald Trump's White House and close allies have begun preparing for her replacement, with senior Republicans like Senator Lindsey Graham saying he will be hell-bent on replacing the notorious liberal justice with a conservative upon her departure, a move that could radically shift the balance of the court for decades. Despite the Supreme Court indicating the justice was recovering well after her 2 malignant nodules removed from her lung, the South Carolina Republican said on Fox News Sunday he would seek to fill the next open seat on the nation's highest court with a conservative judge like the 2 others Donald Trump had selected during his presidency, including Neil Gorsuch and Brett Kavanaugh. I hope Justice Ginsburg serves for a long time, but if there's an opening on this court, I'm going to be hell-bent to put a conservative to replace whoever steps down for whatever reason, Mr. Graham told his host Chris Wallace. My Democrat colleagues felt when they were in charge, we should confirm judges by a majority vote, he continued. They changed the rules to accommodate President Obama. They tried to stack the court. They never thought Hillary Clinton would lose. So what you're going to have is Harry Reid and Chuck Schumer's desire to stack the court on their Democratic watches come back to hunt them. So y'all, what's really going on? Is there something that Fox News is not telling us? Are the people on this particular show, Fox and Friends, in a control room so unprofessional and so uncouth that they would intentionally do this? And if you know anything about graphics, especially somebody working on a Fox and Friends type level, nothing is particularly hard about this graphic, It doesn't take months, weeks, even days in advance to do this. So why was this graphic already prepped? And why was an anchor squirming like that and as he was apologizing for this mistake. I don't know. What do y'all think? Do you think that this was just a accident from the control room, or do you think something more menacing could be going on here? Leave your comments below. Don't forget to subscribe.